You know, there are a lot of times in life where people wonder where people go. And they fail to look at their own behavior toward other people. There's a pataki that I think about a lot where, 16 men and Oshun come down to Earth to start the world. And because she's a woman, everyone ignores Oshun. And what can she do? She's a lady, blah, 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 misogyny, misogyny. And she gets mad. Now, when she gets mad, she doesn't throw a tantrum. She doesn't set the world on fire. Quite the opposite. She takes her energy and she leaves. And since her energy is all the fresh water in the world, which they needed and they had looked down upon, which was, quote, not important, the earth started drying up and dying. It is that removal of yourself, which is the punishment, which is the curse, which is the revenge, whatever you want to call it. It is not a conflict to keep your energy in a space. Because as long as you're angry and, I don't know, feeding that energy into that situation, the other person is still siphoning off of it. I have been myself when I was younger in many situations where I got righteously angry and wanted to set the world to rights and quote sources and do this and do that. And, I've seen it multiple times where, the one who ends up coming on top is the asshole, the narcissist. And why? Because they flip the script and they go, hey, look at this person acting all crazy. Obviously, they're the ones who need to go. Or, hey, look at this person. Gaslight, girl boss, whatever. And it's not until you pick up your energy and leave that people notice your absence. And then they're reaching out. Where'd you go? What's going on? What's happening? Da-da-da-da. Why don't you come out anymore? Why didn't you appreciate me when I was there? Why didn't you treat me well when I came to you? Why was your character so bad that it took me leaving for you to realize you done fucked up? Same thing happens with relationships. People want to be like, oh, I miss you, I love you. No. Where was all this I love you when you were there? Where was all this I miss you when you were in the relationship? Where was all this care and I'll do good and all this other stuff when you were present? If people disrespect you, pack up your stuff and leave. If people treat you badly, pack up your stuff, take your energy, and leave. Because energy is everything. We go to work 40 plus hours a week giving energy to the world in order to make it spin, to create products, to feed and clothe people, to take care of the sick. What happens if all that energy stops? This is why, people don't want to stop working. This is why that'll go into a big ol' anarchist tangent. But essentially, this is where unions come from. You know, they take their energy and they stop working. Then, people go into a panic and they're like, okay, I'll give you a raise. Okay, I'll make sure you have health insurance. But where was this health insurance before? Where was this raise before? Why does it take taking the energy away, right? Taking our power away, removing ourselves that you can't exploit us anymore for you to realize to treat people well.